and welcome to highlights of the Friday stage, stage 7 of 9 in this year's 37th Giro d'Italia Women, racing from Sorbolo Mezzani in Emilia-Romagna into Lombardia country and Salice Terme. A stunningly beautiful stage, again the weather good, and it should be a quieter day ahead of tomorrow's massive mountains clash. Would it be a sprint though? Would a breakaway survive? Or somehow would it turn into a general classification showdown? Well, we were about to find out. As always, getting in the breakaway on a day like this is the fare, particularly of the Continental team riders, and we had, well, 3 different groups all trying to get in the breakaway today. 5 riders managed to make their break stick. Here they were: Chantal Pegolo of Isolmant-Premac-Vittoria, Marjolaine van der Geloof of Labarau Kutscha, Alison Jackson again, the Canadian champion for Saint-Michel Preference Home Uber 93, and Sarah Lucon. Then this happened. Big crash, and taking down the race leader as well, Anna van der Breggen. There she is in the Maglia Rosa on the deck and getting pushed back in. Teammates around her to help her too, but a big danger moment for the race leader, Anna van der Breggen, who has had everything go her way so far in this race after winning the time trial to Navigao. Well, Lidl-Trek were pacing, but they were probably thinking more about an expected potential sprint finish for Elisa Balsamo. Anna van der Breggen was moving well. More problems, though, unfortunately, for Marlon Rosa, who was also involved in that crash and struggling to, by the looks of it, untangle her radio from her helmet strap too. I don't know whether she'd had a helmet replacement, quite possible, in the carnage that ensued after that, and the big chase to get back in touch. The 5 out front were still with a healthy lead, 1 minute 20 with 34k to go, and they were approaching the first and the only intermediate sprint point of the day in Zavatarello. And here it was. It was Sarah Lucon of Top Girls Fassa Bortolo just ahead of Alison Jackson and Gaia Segato as well, taking the 2 seconds. None of the seconds in there mattered too much for the general classification. Marjolaine van der Geloof was battling to try and stay with them. So another crash in an unexpected place as the riders get more and more fatigued as we approach this weekend of the conclusion of this year's 37th Giro d'Italia Women. Marjolaine van der Geloof was just being reeled in by the peloton, and it was looking all the while like the breakaway was coming back too. Sarah Lucon, after a good day out in the break, left 3 riders up the road: Sarah Segato, Chantal Pegolo and Alison Jackson, and they went to the top of that Queen of the Mountains point in Pietra Gavina together. Segato taking the points up there. This was the peloton coming through, just 32 seconds down too, and it was looking very much like the reeling in of the breakaway was going to happen. However, there were a small number of riders who had other thoughts, and you can see them right here. Lucinda Brand had jumped across the gap, as had as well Alison Jackson. Elisa Longo Borghini trying to get time back on general classification. No obvious panic, though, from the teams behind. Don't forget, Elisa Longo Borghini has won the last 2 editions of this race, and this was her move today to try and get some time back. It was never a massive gap, as you can see, with 3k to go. 20 seconds of lead for the leading 9 riders as it was then going to the finish. Elisa Longo Borghini, the Italian champion, on the front, driving, and of course the breakaway riders knowing this was their golden ticket to get to the finish in front of these riders. We could see the Maglia Rosa back there of Elisa Balsamo, looking at potential of another stage win, but up the road, her own lead-out rider, Lucinda Brand, was opening up. We've seen Brand do this for Balsamo on at least 2 occasions so far, but coming off her wheel, Célia Géry, the young French sensation, breaking clear off the wheel of Lucinda Brand, and the 20-year-old Célia Géry getting her stage win, and look how close the peloton were behind. Wow. Célia Géry getting a massive win on stage 7 of this Giro d'Italia Women, and she was delighted by it. After all that, no change on the general classification, and Anna van der Breggen, after her crash being down on the road, goes into tomorrow's big Mountains Queen stage, knowing she's still in control. Elisa Balsamo didn't get to sprint today, but she will also live to fight another day this weekend. Anna van der Breggen, of course, the best climber in the race, Who will be the best climber after tomorrow's finish? It's going to be a big day tomorrow. Make sure you join us.